We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the finale of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the St. Louis Cardinals. So the Bronx Bombers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. At the plate, Derek Jeter. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, number 2.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Underway now on this Sunday night as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Gone! So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
Digging in the switch hitter, Bernie Williams, a real threat with the bat, of course, as he currently leads the American League in home runs.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
Here comes the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Wainwright has compiled over 90 innings pitched and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Williams is, of course, a switch hitter, and he uses that to his advantage. He's one of the few truly elite hitters in baseball, and that's true no matter which batter's box he stands in. Count is 1-2 now. Fouled away. Base is empty here with nobody out. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. Stepping in, Tino Martinez. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
Now the fastball was swung on and missed.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
You watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So striding in, Cecil Fielder. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. O'Neill looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 32 now for the season as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
In now, number 39. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy, but that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
At the plate now, Jorge Posada. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Coming to the plate now, Alfonso Soriano. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
We've seen some pretty good second basemen in the history of baseball. Joe Morgan, Ryan Sandberg, Jeff Kent, some guys that can hit the ball, the ballpark, and this guy fits right into that billing too. A slick fielding second baseman with a lot of thunder in his bat.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately. It all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does he? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
Standing in now, number 18. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Here comes the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line toward right center, and that's going to get down out there. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
It's only the first inning, so you hate to say this, but this thing might already be over. Down 5 in the first, they've got to get the car back onto the road, even if the wheels are a little loose and wobbly.
Stepping in now, number 36, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to second in time. What a play as this side is retired. One for the highlight reel as they get the force play to get him out of trouble. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Number 36, Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's having a real solid year, Matt. He won his 15th game of the year in his last start. He's been solid since the season began, and he'd like nothing more than to pick up win number 16 and have 2 quality starts back-to-back.
And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, and he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's fouled away. Fowler stands 6'5" tall and will hit from both sides of the plate. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone. But
unfortunately, right after shortstop for the second out.
The first baseman, Paul.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's yet to get into the hit column in the series, 0 for 7. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
I know it's the first inning, but he better find his release point on that breaking stuff, or he's in for a long day.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Lays off. 2-2 now. And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Matt Carpenter would be next. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Pretty painless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Jeter. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
In that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
1-1.
Hey!
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in a conversation for some of the year-end awards.
Genesis Cabrera is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. So now to the plate, Tino Martinez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. the game has changed.
And the Bombers have it going here, as this is also good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Into the box, Cecil Fielder, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball for Wong at second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, number 39.
Striding in once again, number 39. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here comes the first pitch. This pitch is popped up. Carpenter in foul ground, and that retires the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second, and it's all New York. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Right side and right into the shift, and that's through for a base hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. Ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1. But now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-2. Grounded to the right, reined in. One there, on to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Here it comes.
1-0.
Fouled off. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. That's popped up. Soriano onto the grass. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Wackney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. DeYoung gathers it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting.
Striding in, Alfonso Soriano. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he fouls this one off. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field as he tacks on to his total, currently third best on the Yankee ball club. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. At the plate, number 18, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A base hit in his first trip. Now a throw over.
He's safe.
Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo! Up and in.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Hey, this has got to be a cool moment for the pitcher right here. He doesn't get an opportunity to work on the offensive side of the ball much. Barely takes BP throughout the course of the season. So what a nice job right there for him to get a big base hit in an interleague game.
To the plate now, Derek Jeter, as he'll take a look at ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back on it is the left fielder, and gone up into the second deck. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Cardinals nothing.
Welcome back as the Cardinals look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've really been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening, so he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Ball 1, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. Here it comes.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in, and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. Genesis Cabrera comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike.
It counts 1-1.
One out, nobody on. And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Colton Wong. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Cardinals do get one back on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's cut now to a 9-1 ball game. Digging in, Tino Martinez. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. Gone!
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs is the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
Alex Reyes gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And now Cecil Fielder, no balls and a strike to count. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on.
Nope.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Hard on the ground towards short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So digging in now, number 39, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
No ball,
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. The catcher, Jorge Posada, is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Hits it high and deep out to center field. Back goes Thomas, and it's gone as they add still another. So a big home run for him, certainly, number 300 for his career.
Well, you have to appreciate what he's been able to do in his career, guys. He's truly established himself as one of the great power hitters in the game today, and this is a milestone he can be really proud of. And there are a lot of that never got 300 dingers in their career.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Soriano, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And it's fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. On now to the bottom. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Ready for another chance? Dexter Fowler hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And the pitch. And Fowler swings and misses as he's retired for round number 1.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Paul Goldschmidt is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And that misses. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And another foul ball. Popped into the air, back behind second. Soriano has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now, Matt Carpenter. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Two and two. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. They trail by double digits, 11-1. So coming to the plate, number 18, a hit in 2 tries so far. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now here's the pitch. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. This is in the air out to right field. Fowler is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. So here now is the pitcher, number 36. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Base hit, line drive into the corner, and this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Standing in now, Derek Jeter, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Already 4 RBIs in his pocket to this point. And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first, 2 down. Ready for another shot now, Bernie Williams, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Yadi Molina digging in now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's taken for strike 1.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit back toward the mound. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. Boy, he really had to go a long way to his left to get to that one, as is evidenced by Show Track. Good first step and a great throw to get it there in time. Definitely took away what looked to be a hit off the bat. Now the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled away.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started. Making his way to the plate, Tino Martinez. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, that was a changeup he hit to straightaway center field. This guy looks to hit the ball right through the middle of the diamond. And if you elevate the ball like he did on that last one and get that ball up in the zone, he could take you out of the ballpark.
And that misses 1-1. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. This is hit the other way out toward left field. O'Neill is there, and he'll bring this one in. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cecil Fielder. First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
No strike.
Three and 0 now.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball, and it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center, his 2nd of the game, as this lead got even wider. Into the box, number 39. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. 2 away now in the Yankees 6th, and here's the switch-hitting catcher Jorge Posada.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Natty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit down the line at first, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Molina gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the now to the plate, Lane Thomas. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff, but he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Thomas, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Tommy Edman will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers, 13 RBIs. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the. John Gant comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Gant comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback to kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else, Matty V? He goes right at the hitters.
The 2-0. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Wong for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well, a double play. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, number 36. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. In there, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Molina has it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Dexter Fowler. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And it's fouled away. Here's another 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Here's Matt Carpenter, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Yeah.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. Derek Jeter will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. The 0-2 delivery. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get me over curveballs, no get me over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Now at the plate, number 39. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. 0-1 the count. From the belt, the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Still 2-2. Martinez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now a drive by DeJong. This ball is hit well to left field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 2 for him to this point. On his way to pitch number 100. Line toward the alley in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. At the plate, Tyler O'Neill, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's nothing. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Tyler O'Neill becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. The next 0-2. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the 2nd time. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. Jairo Munoz. We'll see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple, and as you can see,